Pastor, do you remember the document, Internment Resettlement Operations, that came out maybe in 2013, 2014, which was a multi-100-page document that detailed in very extensive detail the transportation, the facilities, the type of religious practices that would be able to be participated in these camps and in these internment centers, and how they would transport them, how they would have the shackles on the train cars and on the buses and the railroad tracks. And you can still find it. I think it's like FM 3.39, Internment Resettlement Operations. And this is a plan that details whenever these calamities happen and they want to round up the people, it details exactly how that will happen, what will happen with those people, and then it even goes into talk about how pastors would be used. And Pastor Begley,
in memory, it's FM 3-39.40.
And you talked about this, Pastor Begley, how you were approached to be part of this, movement of pastors that would lead the civilians into the camps, and they wanted to know what you were preaching about. But in detail, it talks about in this document how certain beliefs in Christianity would not be allowed to be practiced because they would be too extreme, for everybody else in the camps. And I'm kind of getting off point here, but these plans are all in place. They've been on the books for years now. And I think what we're seeing is the deep state is so worried. They're in emergency mode, working against President Trump, working against the American people, that they're going to do anything they can to get Trump knocked off and delegitimized. But as soon as whatever that flashpoint event happens, they got everything in place, as Marcia just said, and as we've detailed extensively in the past, to make this happen. And it's a very real possibility, and it's right in front of our faces.
I do remember that document, Doug. I remember you guys actually covering that really extensively. I remember that. And it is about internment camps. And the word was internment. Mm-hmm. And recently it caught my attention, and I believe you guys might have been the ones that broke this report, or at least made it really public, is because of the vision I had in 1994, where I literally was seeing Christians and patriots and veterans and conservatives who were at that time resisting, and they were busing us and train cars and buses exactly to places they were calling internment camps, the exact word. And that's exactly the document you're talking about. It's about 5 years old. And now what are we hearing? We're hearing that word again. It's coming up more and more and more. Internment camps. They're referring to it a little bit with the border situation, but that's not really what this is about. This is a bigger picture. It is all about gearing up against Christians, against conservatives, against those that are standing for America, really just people who love America, love freedom. And the deep state has this plan. It's been in place quite a while. They've trained and trained. We had Jade Helm. We've had several different secret, right in the open training, little test helicopters over San Francisco, dropping frogmen into New York, all kinds of little deals. The shackles are there. I'm serious. So they are trying to take Trump out. It's about removing really not Trump as much as he's just in the way. I mean, it's about our democracy. It's about our freedom. It's under siege, and it's coming to a head. It really is. Unfortunately, Maxine Waters and these people, this is just the mouthpiece of the beast that's really trying to rise.